Fresh off a tour of Japan where he picked up some gold Benjamin Boone for the first time in months, Trey Miguel is back in action in the House of Insanity.
That's right, Trey Miguel all across TNA, all across WWE NXT, but now he's back at IWR, and you gotta think, he is thinking about the United States Championship. He wants to reclaim it. This is the road back to the U.S. Championship.
Former United States champion, former IWR World Tag Team Champion, probably the best win-loss record of anyone ever in IWR. It's great to have Trey Miguel home.
KJ Reynolds, one half of the Dub Club, has something to prove. What a monumental acceleration it would be in the career of KJ if he were to defeat Trey Miguel tonight.
Some may say it's an elevation just to be in the ring with Trey Miguel, which it is, but it's not enough. It's not what KJ Reynolds came here to do. He's going to show you why he is one of the best young prospects throughout the Midwest and in all of pro wrestling. KJ Reynolds and his partner, Ryan Mathias, tear it up on the indie scene. It's actually been a while, KJ told me, since he's had a singles bout. That may be a disadvantage coming into the ring with Trey Miguel.
One might think that because he's so reliant on his partner. However, this could be the chance for him to break out.
In the parlance of another generation, I think we are going to see a scientific battle here tonight.
A little bit of science, a little bit of high flying. Whatever the case, both have something to prove here tonight. And we start with a really aggressive lockup.
Crisp lockup in the center shows what I'm talking about. We are going to see sportsmanship and respect, most likely in this contest.
Most likely. So you're thinking that Trey Miguel is going to be showing his true colors? Is that what you're trying to say, Mark Roberts?
No, I fully expect. I just, you got to hedge yourself in broadcasting or what, just be wrong?
Well, you're trying to put words in my mouth. I would not do that thing to you. But regardless, back to the lockup.
Both of these guys showing they know how to do it and are here to do it, not letting the other take an inch. Two bulls locking up in the center and nobody clearly getting the better of it.
Neither side gaining an inch. It's a locked stalemate. And you can clearly see from that lockup, both have been doing their homework on each other.
With one another. Trey has had a large part in the training of KJ Reynolds. KJ is in there with someone who he has looked up to and seen as a mentor and shown that he's been watching how to do a deep arm drag.
That's right, KJ on top in this beginning of the match. But yeah, you're right. Trey Miguel, he's involved hands-on with a lot of the younger generation, KJ Reynolds included, not just in the area, but all of professional wrestling. And KJ certainly has remembered his homework.
Sure, Trey's a world traveler, but also has for a long time called Toledo, Ohio his home, and right up the road here at Skull and Bones Academy is where we see a lot of guys breaking into pro wrestling, breaking in through IWR, and if you know how to fly, if you know how to wrestle, if you're looking to become a competitor in the mold of a Trey Miguel, IWR is the place you want to do it, as Trey Miguel is once again taking KJ Reynolds to school.
That's right, Trey on top. And Trey, I think, is thinking to fly, but KJ had him scouted, grounding him.
KJ trips up. Trey Miguel grabs the head off into the ropes. Quick go behind. Trey reverses it.
Yes, that's right. Some
Quick
unique
Harris.
Unique offense there that I've never seen head scissors come out of a hammerlock before. That's amazing.
These guys are moving fast, always thinking 3 steps ahead, and sometimes ending up in the front row of the action here at the House of Insanity.
Trey Miguel, one of his names is called the Fresh Prince of Midair, and demonstrated that with that dive over the top rope.
KJ Reynolds calls himself the mid-flight delight, another way in which you can see he's modeled so much of what he has done after Trey Miguel. Back in the ring now is KJ, worse for wear.
Worse for wear, certainly holding that head that Trey landed on. Oh, you heard that from the House of Insanity, and the House of Insanity wants one more.
Bloodlust common among the fans of IWR, but for the most part, I think you are going to see what has thus far been a straight wrestling match. Two guys who respect one another here, but that doesn't mean that anybody's taking it easy as Trey comes off and shows both feet into the face of KJ Reynolds.
Absolutely not. Pinfall cover, only a 2 count. You said it though. You know, yes, this has been a straight one-on-one match, but this crowd here, they love to see two people just go at it. Just beat the hell out of each other. They are bloodthirsty.
You
I know
a
a thing or
something
two about that.
Yeah.
It's like you were thinking what I was saying. Stay out of my brain.
Nobody wants to be there. Trey Miguel taking KJ up. He gets out the back and goes all the way around, and he's ahead of Trey Miguel there. Incredible action. KJ Reynolds showing he has his mentor scouted. I just want to see KJ follow up.
I alluded earlier, KJ doing his homework, scouting Trey. He's not going to take it easy on his coach. Oh! Great offense demonstrated by KJ Reynolds. Maybe I don't know if Trey taught him this, but
well,
Trey certainly had it scouted.
Yeah, it's not that KJ isn't wrestling clean, but he definitely has a real intensity and an edge to what he is doing here. Clearly out to prove himself. Good for another 2 count from referee George Ross.
Exactly. Something to prove, which is what I said in the beginning of the match. KJ has something to prove, whether it's in the tag team ranks, in the singles ranks. KJ is on the verge of breaking out. A win over Trey Miguel tonight would be a huge feather in his cap.
Seems to have rocked Trey with a forearm, but Trey comes back with one of his own, and these two men trading blows in the center of the ring.
You heard Trey yell, "Bring it, KJ," and he is bringing it. Oh.
Just lighting KJ up, but KJ comes back. Step up Inzy from Trey. Off the ropes and gets caught. Just trading uppercuts now. Beautiful kick, but then a clothesline turns Trey inside out.
We are back to square one. So back and forth, so 50-50. They've scouted each other. They've taken themselves out.
Trey's been gone for a long time, traveling the world. He is learning exactly, he is seeing firsthand what KJ has learned in the time that Trey has been away.
And he may have forgotten what he have taught KJ because Trey knows so much about pro wrestling.
Beautiful.
Just like that.
Brings Trey right into the middle rope, but Trey's still fighting back. Up, over, around, and a beautiful spike DDT.
Satellite DDT, this could be all.
He absolutely spiked the head of Trey Miguel. KJ Reynolds sees victory in sight, so close, 2 count only.
That was a 2 3/4 right there. KJ thinking now he's gonna go up top.
Oh, he doesn't have a lot left. KJ clearly has been rocked. He's taken more than one big uppercut to the chin. That'll rattle your brain around. Trey got out the way. kicking KJ down the sides, and delivers a big stomp. The crowd here at the House of Insanity knows that Trey has this within his grasp.
Just a 2 count, but I will say KJ rushed himself up to the top rope. That might have cost him. That might have cost him when he was going to do that top rope maneuver.
You think it would have been better to just give it up and just go try to tie Trey down another way?
I would have, but then again, I'm not a high flyer.
No, I don't recall the number of times I've seen you do a 450.
Well, not in my wheelhouse, but regardless, Trey thinking suplex or brain buster.
KJ blocking it successfully, but Trey's gonna loosen KJ up a little bit more. Go for it again, and a big brain buster by the Fresh Prince of Midair. Hooks the leg. No! KJ's out of there.
You gotta hand it to KJ. You gotta give it. You gotta give it to him. That heart of his will not allow him to stay down. A lesser person would have had the match ended after taking that brain buster, but not KJ. This kid's got guts.
Schoolboy roll up by KJ. Trey coming back with a kick and another.
Oh!
It takes KJ all the way over and down, and that does it.